Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Monday, July 7th, 2014. Alright, it was a nice long weekend. I hope that you enjoyed it. Not we, but I do. Thursday's announcements, as most of you probably already know, unemployment rate went down, but there's a lot of argument about the real meaning from the numbers. There's been job growth, but a lot of the job growth is in part-time work, not full-time. And the labor force participation rate still is severely suppressed at this time. For today, pretty quiet on the announcement front. Taking a look at futures across the ocean, or not futures, but actual. Over in Asia, we're looking at pretty much a close here across the board. Kind of mixed, with some impressive bullish numbers and some impressive bearish numbers. And in Europe, we are negative around the horn, the entire thing. Okay, here in the U.S., the futures, we're looking at, well, I would call this flat, except for maybe the Russell. Russell's up greater than 0.1%, but the rest of them are below or flat. Gold is down $6, let's see, $6. Over what? I don't know. That's a good question. We're looking here at 7.4. At roughly 13.21, we're looking at 13.14. Yeah, it's like over the weekend, I guess you could say. Opened up, sit down $6 this morning, and oil's at 103.90, up 13 cents overnight. Got gas pretty cheap this weekend, so I guess I'm not really going to complain about that. Here we're looking at the 30-year treasuries, and they are down here at this pretty significant support level. So I had to exit TLT early. It was too painful. I was fearful, so I got out. And here's the results from last week. NDX saved my butt. We got out of that on Friday for 20 cents. Remember, I was trying to get that order to go through. It finally went through on Friday. And TLT, here we took a fairly decent size hit, but the bigger hit was on Amazon. But I did reverse on Amazon, so now we are positive delta on that, where this was a negative delta trade, and all of them are yellow, which means that they were all 20 deltas that were closed, and that's all we're in right now. Actually, all of these are 20 delta trades, every one of them. And also on Friday on gold, I did that, sold that call. And let's take a look at that here. This is the gold covered call. So actually that was on Wednesday. Sold at August 134 for 52 cents. So now if we should get called out, and that would be if GLD reaches 134, and where is GLD right now? Well, that's a good question. Where is GLD? Let's see, GLD is here at 127, so it has quite a stretch to get up to 134, and nothing says that I have to actually let it get called out at 134, but my cost basis is now 126.22, is that right? Yeah, 126.22. So here's the profit here, and that only comes out to 5.8%. So not incredibly impressive. Let's see here. Yeah. So that's where we are sitting right now. And this is when I did the trade. It was on Wednesday. This is Thursday. Alright, so that is that. I haven't run this up there yet to the download page, but I will hopefully remember to do it after the video. Alright, let's go back to the monitor page. So we're all positive delta here, besides being all 20 deltas, they're all positive delta. And theta, we're looking at, roughly, from a theta perspective, total of, maybe around $30 today, if everything remains the same. Now, I have to say that earnings season is coming up, so you want to keep that in mind. Also, about the A-plus list, I was looking for new candidates to maybe replace a couple of these, like CVX and 3M. That might be the only two that I would replace. So for right now, I'm looking at possibly Facebook and Green Mountain Coffee, FB, and GMC. Let's take a look at them on the Analyze page. FB, Facebook, very, very popular stock. Very popular for options. Plenty of open interest. This column here, even on just the weeklies. So lots of people playing with that. It's not up there in the price range that I would like to play these, but the volume on it for options, the options interest, is what is attracting me to this. And then GMCR, Green Mountain Coffee, GMCR, also pretty popular. Get down here, well, I guess not really all that popular, but it's definitely in the price range. And let's take a look at their chart right quick and see how their swings in the stochastic look. It's been on a tear lately, so that's a good thing. And they're paying dividends on this thing. Wow. Green Mountain Coffee is just a pretty popular play for the big guys. I know, like, they talk about it a lot on Tasty Trade, and I think they trade it there too. I used to trade this a while back, lost interest in it, and now maybe regaining interest, but I haven't totally made up my mind yet. I'm pretty sure Facebook is going to be a definite, probably for 50 delta trades. If we took a look at their chart, we get some pretty nice swings here. Good solid, below 20, above 80 kind of swings. That's what we're looking for those 50 deltas. Are they consistent with their moving averages? Yes, I would say. Follow that moving average, follow that momentum, and we're looking at what could be some pretty good trades here. So haven't totally made up my mind yet. Still shopping for new candidates. Alright, we're into this now, about 8.5 minutes, so let's get going. And I get myself in sync here using the Alt-Tab key to toggle back and forth. Alright, A-plus list, chart. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready. Let me move this over. Oh, here's another thing. Earnings season is coming up, so we're going to have to look more for 50 deltas and stick more to the cash indexes. Alright, so looking for a 50 delta on Apple, and we have a target set. Amazon, we are currently in with a positive delta, 20 delta trade, looking pretty good there. We would be looking for a 50 down here. There's no reason why we can't add to this with like a short-term 50 delta trade. Over here, looking at the weekly, we are in an uptrend, definitely long-term, daily, and also intraday. Let's take a look at Baidu. We have nothing going on with Baidu right now. Nice uptrend going here. Looking for it to get into our target area. Celgene, same story. Looking for it to come over into our target area. Chipotle, we're in one here. Missed this one. Missed it. Dang. Let's just hate that when that happens. So now we gotta wait for the next one. Alright, Costco. We don't know what Costco's doing, so we're looking for maybe a 20 delta here. I don't know what may be going on overnight with this, but look at even the intraday is incredibly flat. The weekly is flat, and so is the daily. So 20 delta on Costco for today. And that, of course, would be a bear call, probably out here around, oh, you know what, maybe July 4. Let's look at July 4. I don't want to go too far out. See if we can get a decent number here. We would be talking 119, which is up here. That'd be pretty good. I might even come down a buck on that. Alright, let's see, CVX. We're in an uptrend. We're going to put our target over here. We do want this, though, to come up here. So we need a little bit more of a blast to the upside and then come back down and hit our target. We don't need, this one does not need to be clean, but when it comes down, it's got to be clean like this one. Here we have a choppy move up and then a nice clean drop here, but you know what? It never proved itself out, which is probably a good thing because it may have run out of gas here. Yeah, Chevron ran out of gas. Yeah, that would be kind of a biggie. Let's take a look at the Dow and see how it's doing. Had a nice day Friday. Very nice day Friday. Would we ever play this one? I don't know. It's tempting, isn't it? These are very clean moves here. Very clean. We'd had to wait till the third day here. Day one, no. Day one, day two. And get in on this candle. And then be very nervous the next day and then pop. Up she goes. Okay, gold. GLD. Let's get this out of here. There we go. Gold. I don't know. Are we in an uptrend? We might be. It could be. So let's move this over. We'll take a look at it when it gets there and see how things work out. Is it ready now? It's almost down to 50% here. Actually 52.4. I don't know. Not today. Not today. Google. We're still waiting for it to come down and give us an entry. LinkedIn. How's LinkedIn doing? LinkedIn's doing very well. We would do a 50 delta on this now because we have what looks like a nice strong uptrend here. Weekly is not showing it, but the intraday has us in a nice move here. And the 20 is screaming to the upside. I think we're just waiting for the 50 to catch up. 3M. Didn't take this one. Could have, but didn't. Actually, we're looking for the downside here, weren't we? We were looking to maybe do an iron condor on this. Don't remember exactly why this is up here, but I can tell you right now that we're putting it down here. I might have been looking to do an iron condor on this thing. I did a 50 delta back here, apparently. A couple 50 deltas along the way here. Just trying to think. Okay. NDX. We got out of this. We had an alert here. That was a panic alert. We're still in this particular one, so I can get rid of the shorter term one. I think if I get rid of this one, yeah. Oop, I got rid of the wrong one. Can I undo? Oh well, that's alright. I'm going to have to redo this one because I know that I have one down here. This is a July 2. This might be it. Yep, that's July 2. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, so that was $1.05 on that one. So we're still chunking away on that. Let's go to the Analyze tab. Everything should be working now. Oh, yes. We can probably get out of this one as well. Yes. You can see we have our Greeks here. Thank the Lord, they finally fixed this thing. So if you emailed the help desk or anything on this problem, I believe it's fixed. I've messed around with it yesterday and tried to get it to break, and it didn't break. So I think the Greeks are going to stay. So send them an email and thank them, because I did. I didn't get a response yet, but send them one and thank them for finally fixing it. Okay, we might get out of NDX today. Let me take a peek at the chart here. So what I have here is the amount of credit that I took on this. And I think I'm going to start putting that down. It's no new entries at this time for NDX. It's kind of on a tear. So Netflix, we are definitely... Netflix is in an uptrend. It's not we, it's Netflix that's in an uptrend. I have to try to stop saying that. So we'll be looking for a move down here. Priceline. Still questionable on Priceline. Would you do a 20 delta on Priceline? I would do a 20 delta on Priceline. Let's just activate this one. No, let's activate this one and move it. I could have already drawn the stupid thing. And we'll do it there. And that is a 20 delta that we would be looking for today, a bear call on Priceline. Now, I would be looking to do that. Whether you are or not, that's up to you, but I will look at it. Doesn't mean I'm going to, but I will look at it. All right, Russell. Give us some entry here on Russell. We have something open on there? Yes, we do. And we have, meaning the multiple accounts on this end, spread across 3 different accounts. We have Rut, I believe. Rut and Rut. Yes. Okay. Anything new coming here on Russell? I don't know. I'd lay another one on this week. Why not? So, based on this move right here, just say, you know, Just, yeah, I can justify that. Yeah. You know how you can rationalize anything? I can rationalize that. If we get a move up today, I could. If we don't get to move up, if we continue down, continue red, we just wait. It's the beauty of it. SPX. SPX is not giving us any sort of, by any stretch. Now I can stretch this a little bit, and I will. So come down, come on down, I dare you. TLT, we already kind of looked at that. Definitely would not be looking to get back in on this at this time. Although something a little bit lower, why not? TLT is ripe. I mean, by the rules, it's ripe. I have to put down my 20 delta. I can't let a loser keep me out. All right, Tesla. It's Tesla. Tesla was the electric guy. Okay. Well, this is actually good enough for a 50. If we should get a move today. So I'm going to change this to white. I hate changing them to white. It's almost easier just to put a new one in and then move it over a little bit just so it looks better. And probably should make it a little bit rounder, but that's okay. So we actually got above 70 here, 71.8. It's good enough for me. Come down here and we are actually at 20. So it's almost picture perfect. So we'll take it. We'll be looking for a 50 delta on Tesla. And although that's not an alertable trade because we don't have a green hook here, I could put an alert on it, and I think I will, just above the high here. I'm not going to record it as alertable, but I am putting an alert on. Alright, and last but not least, Visa. Boing, 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 boing. Just not even looking back at all at this point. That's no longer valid. We're just going to delete that, and we're going to say let's watch for a 50 delta here. We have earnings coming up. We're not looking to do anything long term. We might do a 20 delta and then just stay in it for a while, but I think it's looking more ripe-ish for a 50. Okay, so that is it for today. Back into the grind, as they say. Thanks a heap for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.